Alright guys, welcome back, and I guess we are starting part 3 of this backpack hero run we've got going. And it looks like continue game is here, so I assume it's saved, and it is still available. This is a little weird because it's been like a few days since I recorded that last one. So I don't recall exactly the position we were in, so let's take a brief recap here. Also, this may be on the shorter end of these videos compared to some of the last ones in the series, so I don't know if we'll get through this whole floor, but I definitely wanted to, you know, progress a little bit here. So we had this cool hat, which is a double block, but 2 slots compared to other helmets. We're using this plate armor, which slows ourselves, which hurts our defense. Our blocking, but it also has a base 8 block, so it's a pretty big bonus to blocking in general. Some basic boots here, extra armor. This shield, which we can use the block directly. It also improves the damage and blocking of everything adjacent to it. And we have this shield spirit, which we haven't been able to take huge advantage of so far. It's not an amazing item, but it's also quite unique and I believe powerful in certain combinations. That is only taking up 1 slot, so we're holding on to it. But whenever we block for this, it automatically uses adjacent weapons. What's cool about that is this shield takes 1 energy, but this sword takes 2 to use, so we can use this sword. But the problem here is it makes weapons do less damage every time we proc them like that. I think this belt of knives is what we just picked up. Let's see, all weapons get this effect applied on use. Adjacent weapons get +3 damage this turn. Okay, so that's a big bonus. So we can basically use this, and it makes this do +3 damage. We have 2 of these daggers. Oh, they can only be used once each turn, that's right. Oh, okay, I remember now. The problem with this +3 damage is it causes this to do more damage to us. Emerald and Diamond are making this hurt us a lot. Which we don't want, because this has actually been a pretty big source of DPS for us. How this club works is basically it hurts us, and it becomes weaker every turn, while also doing more damage to us every, not turn, but time it's used, but it costs 0. And we have a lot of blocks, so what we've been able to do is like spam this with extra block that we have, which has been quite effective. But once I started using these things that increase the damage of weapons, it also increases the damage it does to us. We didn't know that for our... I didn't realize that for the last boss fight, so this wasn't useful there, but we still won with no real problems there. I feel like we need a little bit more space to get distance from these other items. I don't see an amazing way to make use of this, unless we do something like... What size is this again? Okay, now this is just doing 3 damage to self, and Berserker's Club is giving it... Wait, this is the +1 damage. Hearts deals 3 damage to self, base 2, Berserker's Club +1. This is the Berserker's Club, so I don't know why it's making us do +1 damage already. I'm not too concerned about that. This is 0 damage, or 0 energy as well. Which means we can use that to get more damage out of this belt of knives. And actually, with that considered... should get this adjacent. Oh, I could use this a bunch to pump up weapons though, right? Hold up. I use this first. That is very good. Is that why I had it like I had it? We kind of want this to be as adjacent to as many weapons as possible. We want like all our weapons to be adjacent to as many weapons as possible. Can I slide this over somehow? I feel like something like this might be what we want to do. Maybe I'm not thinking this through enough, but now the only problem is this crystal is making this do more damage to us. Yeah, we need like an extra row of width here to, I think, really make this pop off. I think this crystal is never going to work well with us trying to get adjacency with this club, because keeping this club near other items is likely to put it in the same column as this emerald. Oh, the diamond's conductive. Oh, conductive just means you can use mana through it. I was thinking it might extend the this +2 damage effect. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, this thing can go anywhere. I do this for now. This emerald's not doing much, but I think we'll get more out of this Berserker's Club with the Belt of Knives. Maybe we even ditch the emerald, but let's just try a few fights and see how this goes. I'm like half thinking it through, but I feel like we're not going to get a good feel for what our build's doing until we actually fight something. So these are new. We have snakes. You'll 22 XP. That's good. That gets us about a third of the way through an experience level killing 2 of these. Poisonous, dangerous. Keep them away from planes. That's a little reference there. Let's see, 90 hit points. This guy's gonna do 11 poison damage to me, which I'm actually quite concerned about. It actually feels very problematic. I might die in this fight if they stack poison like that. Do I have the burst damage to get through here? Do I want to try and kill this guy, assuming that they might try and poison me next turn? And 22 poison is like a death sentence for us? Maybe we try to fight them first. Alright, so how does this work? So, he's doing poison damage to us. We don't need block for anything. So I think we just use the Berserker's Club. I can't block with my Night Shields first, because that'll cause this to proc, which will cause this to do more damage to us. Or do I? It's only 3 more damage. This blocks for 7. Or 6. We're slowed from the plate armor. I'm just gonna hit this thing a bunch and see what happens. Four damage to self, 5 damage to self, 6 damage to self. So we still have 3 energy. We haven't used any energy. We've done 30 damage to him. But now our stuff is doing a ton of damage. So I'm going to pop this Night Shield, which is going to give us more block and cause us to attack for only 1 energy. Okay, our DPS. I thought this might be the case, but I really wanted to see it. When I saw that 90 hit points, I was a little concerned, but we've got a bit of a combo here. We've got some strong synergy here, so we're doing some damage. This will do 10 damage to self to do 3 damage. Okay, so this isn't worth using at all anymore. That's not true, because this makes these 3 items do 3 more damage. So it's really doing 9 extra as well. Does 2 damage to self. I don't have any healing yet, so let's just not do damage to ourselves. I'm a bit concerned about how much damage we are going to take in these next couple of fights. 11 poison feels like a lot to me. Let's go ahead and... I don't think the order of us using these other items really matters. Also, the 3 damage that this gives another weapon gets wasted on this guy anyways, because they only have 17 hit points. So it's not quite actually plus 9 damage. This turn at least. Alright, so let's kill this guy with the Shiv. Because the poison that these add are not going to do anything to them. So this is doing plus 18 damage from the Belt of Knives right now. Now, we were only able to do that much damage because they weren't actually doing damage back to us that I needed to block. But that seems like it was a pretty good turn. Poison damage is tough because it's like unavoidable, essentially. Unless we carry something that cures debuffs. But you can't block that. I wonder what the trick is there, because I think poison's like the biggest threat that I've come across so far. Well, I think we just do the same thing. This guy should die pretty easy this turn. Did I have something that wanted last hit? No, I don't think I had that item. Alright, so that was actually a very clean and, dare I say, easy fight. Although we lost 11 hit points there. Again, I wonder how I can avoid losing that hit points. I guess killing that guy first might have been the move there in hindsight. And then I would have had to do like 112 damage or something to the other guy after his block, which maybe I would have gotten poisoned either way. I don't know if that guy would necessarily would have poisoned me next, but now that I know that I can definitely output that much damage, we'll keep that in mind for the next fight. Alright, what kind of items do we have here? Here's a healing item, we probably want that. We got a new kind of boot that I've never seen before. Weapons in this column get +1 damage. It's heavy, which means it floats to the bottom of the thing. For each space above it, it gets +0.5. And it doesn't have a base block. I don't like this at all. Rare? I like my common boots better. Like, what happens if I do this? This adds 2 block. I guess this isn't for the armor, it's for the plus damage. Yo, here's another Shiv. That's actually insane for us right now. I max HP. +4 block. So we can use this 4 times with these. I don't know if these regenerate during combat or not. We haven't really used mana yet. I don't think they do. So this is just like... With 4 mana, it's basically 16 block across the whole fight. Which, if we have quick fights, that's pretty good, but that's pretty bad in a prolonged situation. Alright, well I want this Shiv here for sure. I think I'm just gonna ditch this Emerald. At most, it's gonna be like +8 damage. I don't know if we ever get taller than this. Well, not at most +8 damage, because some things we can use more than once per turn. It's more complicated than that, but at a very simple view, assuming we like use one of each weapon, it's +2 damage to at most 4 weapons. I should say that. I think we can get rid of that. The Shiv is definitely better. This diamond can actually probably get removed at some point too, because we don't want them weapons touching these. We want weapons touching each other. Actually, we want them touching the Berserker's Club. Get rid of the diamond as well. And I think I want the ale. We can heal. I put it next to the seasoning, so now it gives plus 15 hit points. I can take one more item, but I don't think we want anything. I'm good with this. I'm a little curious if ditching the emerald and the diamond are worth it here, but I think it is. They're just a little awkward with the Berserker's Club doing damage to us. Oh, this says Hertz deals 10 damage to self, 5 times Berserker Club plus 5. This is still in the state from the last fight we had on the last turn. And it will reset the next fight. That's why it said that when we were looking at it earlier. I was a little confused. But yeah, I think these are a bit awkward with the Berserker Club, and the Berserker Club is a lot better than these. I think we just roll with that. And hope we don't regret it. But I want to give this a try. Alright, here's a chest of valuables. Is there a... Okay, there's a locked door here. We're carrying a key. So I feel like we should get to that. Why are these guys flashing and these guys aren't? There's a merchant. I think these can have keys, so I kind of want to use my key first. Okay, pathway... Oh, I thought this connected, that's why. So that's flashing is the only stuff I can do. So I can fight 2 Olms or 2 snakes. I don't even know what an Olm is. One's blocking a chest of valuables, one's blocking a shop. The valuables is probably a lot better, so let's just go up here and find out. Oh my god, these guys have a lot of health. You'll get 14 experience for defeating this enemy. Each turn adds 2 rage to self. Damn, so these guys aren't worth much XP. They are tanky. I can't use my Berserker's Club that much in this fight. Because I need to be able to block. So maybe my plan is failing here. These guys are doing 30 damage to me right now. So I need to be able to block at least once. By the way, this should definitely be in this slot. I hadn't considered that. Well, I think I block first. I think I should have used the Berserker's Club first. It wasn't much damage to us, and it was a lot of plus damage. In fact, I think I still use this. Even though now I'm taking 3 more self-damage than I would have otherwise. So we just go ahead and use the shivs for sure. I need to dagger this guy. And I need to decide whether I want to block again. To prevent 6 damage. Or do 11 damage to this guy. I think preventing 6 damage seems better here. We don't want to heal yet. We're only down 15 hit points and this heals 15. Or we're down 11 and that heals 15. Another shiv. I don't think I can afford to reorganize though. You only took 1 damage there. But now they're doing 45 damage. I don't think I can keep up with this fight. The difficulty has definitely ramped up on this floor, it seems. So I don't think I can do 102 damage this turn to kill this guy. Maybe I can if I just use the club more. I don't want to have to math it out super hard, but let's see. I mean, if this does less than 25 damage to me, then it'll end up being worth it. I feel like we can do that much damage. So I might just wing it, but we probably die if I'm wrong. Well, I'm gonna start by using this a couple of times. I gotta keep in mind this guy's doing 20 damage. It's gonna block for 6, so I almost fully block. If I stop hurting myself now and use this shield. And how much damage is that? 32, 11, actually 14. So it'll be 32, 14, should be 46. This does 11. I'm right now realizing that my inventory isn't that efficiently organized either. That's 57 damage. This is 17, but it'll do 20 after using this. That's 77 damage, and then they have 1 poison, so that kills. And that leaves me a dagger to stab this guy with, which is... gonna do little damage. Not a lot through his block. And then I almost fully block for 20. I think that works here. I'm sad to give up this shiv, but this is common. I think it's the 3rd one we've seen in as many fights. You could probably end up with a lot of shivs, and that might be a strong thing to build around here. Rather than these daggers, I'm using these single tile, free to use weapons that we can boost up with Belt of Knives, and then spend our energy blocking instead of attacking with these. Could be a good option, but alright, let's go ahead and do that. So I think I said I was going to do this, this, this. And that. So that should kill. I'm blocking for 19, you're doing 20 damage. I have 1 energy left, so I'm just going to stab you. Just 5 damage to your block and adds a little bit of poison, and we'll end our turn. Alright, so this should be much more manageable to block now that we're only dealing with 1 guy doing 1 amount of damage. At least I cut the amount of damage we were taking in half. I think we do want to try and block most of that. Probably drink this fight too, but I can probably wait till the end. This costs 0, so I can always wait till the end. So let's start with this. You're doing 24, so I can definitely do this much. This is doing 4 damage to me. Probably stop here because I think next fight we're gonna have an easy, or next turn we'll have an easy kill, no matter what I do to you this turn. I almost clicked the Lizard King sword instead of using the shield, which would have been bad. I can wait on the drink. we do the same thing and that probably kills? Actually, if we're gonna kill, then I can just use the heck out of this because you won't get a turn to attack me anyways. And you'll die for sure if I do that. Alright, I want to heal. I'll even throw this cup at you. Well, that looked like a scary fight at the start, but we ended at full health, so I guess everything worked out. No healing item. I was hoping to get another one. Wait, no, this is a healing item. It's a 2-slot, 5 rage to self. This is actually pretty good for us, and 10 hit points. Do we want something that does damage to all enemies now? So why don't I use this like 4 times? It's adding 12 damage, which is like 6 damage to this. I think I'm happy with having a lot of small single damage sources, honestly. There's also 3 slots. I just want to go back to double armor. The armor is critical with this Berserker's Club. Adds luck. I think I want to get rid of this large mana stone. Wait, we got another one. But we're just not using them. And they're somewhat speculative, and I think they're kind of dead weight right now. I'd like to keep one so that if I find like a good mana using item, like we can make use of it. No, I think I like this how it was. We're going to use the shivs every turn. Because they cost 0. I might not use these every turn, although I'm going to use one of them every turn. So I want to make sure the shivs are next to more weapons. I kind of want this acidic potion. I feel like that could be decent. 12 damage to all enemies. I'm also curious about this lucky ring. If I just get rid of all of our mana and just say we're done with mana for now. Let's see what the lucky ring does. Assuming it gives us better rewards here. This says adds luck when combat ends. Are we good here? I think so. Bye-bye mana. Probably any hopes of us using any kind of magic for the rest of this run. Looks like we're going to level up after the next fight. Do I want the chest of valuables? I think not. Let's at least use up this 2-tile fish. I'm trying to work my way to this key, since we have a key. Alright, another one of these guys. Oh, they proc rage before they even start, huh? It looks like they just got +2 damage at the start. So what's our plan for these guys again? I didn't pay too much attention to their attack patterns here. They're pretty similar. I think they just alternate between high block and higher attack. Which means maybe I kill this guy who's going to have higher attack next turn. I think this guy's is going to go down. Wait, how did I do this last time? They were doing less damage, right? I feel like I didn't have to block this much. I'm taking like 37 damage right now. I need to block twice. I want to proc this twice. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I should slide this down so this affects that. Now I can do 17 and 14 damage to this guy. Or I could block more. I have to deal more damage to this guy. Otherwise I won't even be able to kill him next turn, so we'll just take whatever beating they're gonna give us. 14 damage, so we can heal that with this fish. I think maybe we just do next turn and we'll get closer to killing this guy. Oh, the rage doesn't go away. That's 2 rage to self each turn. Okay, so the rage goes down by 1 per turn, so this is actually better to use early. If we needed the healing. Which almost makes you think maybe we should save it for the next fight. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I think I can kill you. 8. Poison for 3. We can. I'll be able to do less damage than this guy than I wanted, but you'll be easy once we isolate you guys. And you're actually doing way more damage now, so I completely whiffed on which one of you guys would be more threatening this turn. I would have been better off attacking this guy the first turn, apparently. So you're taking 3 poisons, you have 21 hit points. This basically does 16. Okay, no. We're gonna waste a lot of damage no matter how we do this. Just do this, I guess. We'll die to poison. Oh, you know what? I could have attacked this guy and then killed him in 1 hit with this. Did not consider that, but the Belt of Knives would have allowed it. Cool, we actually don't take damage this turn. And now you're only doing 19. Which we can block for exactly. Yeah, isolating this down to like 1 guy is definitely the trick here. You win. Oh, we get to level up now. Oh, I only get to pick those spaces, so we're not going to actually get any more width. I think once we fill this final tile in, I think that's the max backpack size here. Decent weapons get +1 poison, but -1 damage. Poison's pretty nice. There's 50% of all status effects on the enemy. I haven't found it. I don't think we found anything where this seemed terribly helpful. Sure, that could change. I could fit it and grab the mana stone, but I don't know if it's enough value. 25 block is incredible for us, I think. And let's grab another healing item. Let's go with this, I think. Alright, snakes again. So I think we can kill you this turn. Easily. Wait, does this do -1 damage before it attacks? It does. Never noticed that. So I thought this was going to be a clean kill. But it's not, we're off by 1. Sweet. Well, we might have a problem with those olms, but we seem to be shredding the snakes. We want to go ahead and heal. Technically should have saved that for last, but I don't think it matters. Cool. Easy fight. Legendary Regenerative Whetstone can be used 1 time each turn. Adjacent weapons get +1 healing to self this combat. So if I use this, let's say I put it here and I have like 3 adjacent weapons, I'll heal like 3 hit points per turn. If I get next to this thing, which I'm using like 4 or 5 times on a lot of turns, that'll be like an extra like 5 hit points per turn. It costs a whole energy, which means we're not getting to use a dagger. Which is like on this turn, like -20, like 5 damage basically. Ooh, hatchet works well for us. It's not as good as a, oh, it's basically a shiv because we're using armor. Adds great luck. Does this get +5 health too? It does. 4 regen, 5 hit points. I want to try and use this Regenerative Whetstone. These all apply to adjacent, but not diagonal. Okay. I want this to be adjacent to this, which means this can allow less damage to other things, but also adjacent to other items, which is possible. I guess this is the best we can do. There's only 4 slots. Oh wait, this isn't adjacent to this right now, though. Seems like 2 items is the best that this thing's gonna get. If I want it to be adjacent to this, and I also want this to be adjacent to everything. No, because there's multi-slot items. Hang on. So I could do something like this. And now this is adjacent to 3 items. Okay. This is affecting everything. Maybe I do something like this. If we want to try and use that. I want to get a hatchet in this picture. So maybe I just ditch this dagger, which costs 1 energy. And we use a hatchet instead, which means I can use this every turn? Keep these items. This is base 8 damage plus 2 poison. This is base 1 damage. But now we're gonna be regenerating a lot. I wanna try this. We can't take more items, so I'll stop there. I could trade out this cave fish for liquid luck. Sure, let's see what happens when I add great luck. Oh, this still gives 5 hit points. Okay, so we're just losing the 4 regen. This works on all consumables. Ah, nice. Alright. It's binary. I wonder what that says. I'm not going to stop to figure it out right now. If someone can decipher that, I'd be very curious to know in the comments. The wall splits open. Inside you can see a vast abyss. Green eyes peer in. You recognize them as the eyes of a predator. Strange sounds echo from the place. An offer is made. Take a rare item for a curse. Nah. The eyes watch you. They show no sign of emotion. I've seen a lot of bad rare items. I don't want to mess with that. I have a feeling we will get another key from one of these item stashes. Is it even worth leveling up more, or should we just fight the boss? Yeah, it seems like it is. We have what? Fire gecko. 3 of them. That sounds risky. Snakes are easy for us now. It seems like we have that. Do we want to see what the fire geckos are? I think so. I don't think we've seen a fire gecko yet. Let's find out. Only 9 XP. Years in training, but no match for a magical backpack. Burn. We haven't seen burn damage yet. Ooh, these guys are doing a lot of damage to us. Maybe this is a bad idea. I mean, I have a lot of healing and stuff here. And we now regen. So how does this work? I pop this Who do we fight first? You? I kill one of you? 105 damage? Let's assume yes, even though I don't know the answer to that question yet. Seems like the answer is yes, easily. Okay, this looks like it kills exactly. I am concerned about what you're going to do, Mr. Question Mark. I'll attack you now because I assume next turn you're going to do what this guy's doing. And the question mark might not actually do damage to me that I care about. Oh, you're cursing me. That's 10 regen to all enemies. Like, why would I ever... I feel like I just have to take the damage on these curses. Actually, 10 regen's actually not much right now. Maybe I could have used that. I feel like I should save this fish for the boss fight, since we're so close to it. I do kind of want to use this luck. What does that map look like? Okay, we can farm for consumables and then fight these snakes to get max health before the boss fight, and then I'll hold on to this fish. Okay, so you're gonna put a curse on me again. It's gonna be so annoying because I don't have a place to put it. Or does it let me reorganize when I take it? I forget. Guess we'll find out. Oh, but I regen with this too, I forgot. So I do this. I almost forgot about the regen. How could I forget about the regen? So this guy's not even doing damage to me this turn. This guy, I mean. This guy will die, so my block doesn't matter. Do I take 2 damage to do more here? There's a chance it allows me to kill you. And I'm gonna regen to full anyways, actually, so I guess it doesn't matter. In fact, what's my regen? Is it +2 on everything now? I'm regen 8. I want to use all these? I might as well just use this one more time too. I won't get to full, but I think it'll be worth it. Especially, I think I'll get pretty close to being able to kill this guy. So you have 29 health right now, and 1 poison, so kind of like 27. 27's the number. This is gonna do 31. It'll do 26 when I use the hatchet, so I'll just be just shy there. Oh wait, 28. 28's the number. Guess I may as well just use this. And then we don't get... oh, we do kill you. Well, screw you and your curse, buddy. Oh, look at all this luck. We got a legendary item. We use the potion and have the ring. Chef's hat. So it has the helmet thing. Helmets to the right, get -1 block. Cleavers below, get 50% bonus damage. I don't have any cleavers. That sounds sweet though. Poison arrow. Electric stone. Connected weapons get +1 damage. Connected. Does connected imply conductiveness? We got a brick. I'm gonna try a brick build next time. Another 25 block pot. That potion was pretty nice. We definitely got more rare items here. I'm gonna take the block pot here. That's all I really want. I guess I can take the chef's hat for now. We'd probably ditch that pretty quickly. Do we just fight the snakes? I think we'll full heal off of them with my regenerative items. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't think I need to fish for another consumable. Oh hey, my chef's hat is next to the seasoning. That should do something. Alright, so how do we want to play this again? Pop you, then... I can do this. Oh wait, only these two are regenerating right now. And this, of course. Okay, I should get back to full health easy next turn. I can actually use this more than once in a turn, if I feel the need to. I think I can actually easily do here if I want. Oh wait, no, this can only be used once per turn. So now this thing is healing us, which is pretty cool. Anything else I want to do before we end this fight? Dude, this Berserker's Club is like incredible. Once with the regen and the belt of knives. Now we get to pick items. Removes 5 HP but adds 2 energy. Yeah, that's a way to kick off the regen. Kinda like that. And next to the seasoning, ooh, I like it. This gives 1 energy. Time to ditch the lucky ring. Because this only works when combat ends. I'm okay with ditching the lucky ring and taking more energy. I'll swap these so that this is next to the seasoning. One dodge sounds pretty useful. I kind of like what I've got here. concerned that this club isn't going to work at all once we have to fight a real boss that like has a lot of damage that we can't block, but we'll see what happens. There's a cleaver. Has one poison to self. One more disgusting food? +2 energy instead of +1 energy? Sure, I don't really know what else we're going to use our gold on right now. The shops have been thoroughly unimpressive to me. You know, I say that, but there's a bunch of liquid armor here, which is actually pretty good. I should be buying liquid armor. I already have 2, though. I kind of like everything else. This is terrible with the Berserkers Club. Let's call it. We need to do this. That only affects that. Okay. That works a lot better. Alright, I guess we'll hit up these chests of valuables. And then go fight the boss. Why are you putting these things up here? Another cleaver. Diagonal cleavers get used. Whoa, that's insane. That is nuts. So I'm noticing a lot of like cool synergies in this game, but what I'm wondering is how much agency you have to kind of create a build. Like, it shouldn't be easy to create any build you want, but like I speculatively took like the chef's hat, and then I decided to get rid of it because it was really literally doing nothing for us, and then we like passed up 2 cleavers. Like, at what point do I start taking something that sucks in order to take more items that would suck on their own that I wouldn't take otherwise, so that together there's a synergy that makes it so they don't suck. I wonder where that fits in this game, if it fits in a way that's like reasonable or fun. Or if it just like is too random, kind of like agency versus randomness. Like, I guess we came up to a build somehow, but like it seems inevitable that you'll get armor and a bunch of weapons. I don't know, is it inevitable that you'll run into like a ton of bricks or a ton of cleavers in a run if you just start taking them early? Or magic items. Is the only reason I ended up with armor and weapons is because these aren't useless to start. Kind of curious like what the flow of a game looks like for some of these other builds, and whether speculatively taking things to actually end up with like a strong build that synergizes with like cleavers or magic or something, or bricks, means that you were taking a, I don't know, like unnecessary risk early or not. I don't need anything here, although I like the idea of carrying a small key, because in the first boss fight area, like the first level 3 of that first dungeon, there was an extra room with a key. But then there wasn't in the last one, so I'm not gonna give up any consumables here. I think we want to maximize our chances of actually succeeding here. There's another brick. What is this? Honeysuckle. Adjacent weapons get +3 damage as combat. This is big, but it says it only takes up 1 slot. That's kind of nice. Possibly worth giving up a block potion for. Block potion is a little more versatile. I can use it for damage by getting more Berserker's Club procs, but this also lets me use the Berserker's Club and then get a good block, so I just want to keep that. I don't want any of this stuff. Oh, part 2 of 3. We're not at the boss yet anyway, so maybe I should have taken that key. I was getting ahead of myself. There are 2 locked doors here. Well, that looks like a great place to stop this for now. I'm still enjoying this game, but I'm very curious about what we were just talking about with like what it looks like to get into some of these builds, because it feels like you have to take a bit of a leap of faith on a lot of these items, which I wonder if it's actually worth it or not. But our build is feeling quite strong in some ways. It's like certain combats are very strong, but like I feel like there's a thin line where it just kind of falls apart because we have to use our block to power up, but if we use our block when there's damage coming in, then we can't block the damage, or we have to take the damage to power up, which is a bit of an issue. I think this regenerative whetstone is going to help a lot in that department though, because we can heal up some of the damage that we'll be taking otherwise. So this is a big, like, it smooths out that issue quite a bit, which is going to be nice. But yeah, let's stop this here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I am looking forward to part 4. I have a feeling that this is the last area, and once we clear this and go to the boss, that's the end of the game, but I really don't know how long this goes for. It just seemed like 3 quote-unquote acts or areas is kind of typical with games like this. And it feels like with how long this run's been going, that feels about like an appropriate length for a run. We're also about to max out our backpack. So that's my guess. There's a lot of things that seem to be pointing to that. So maybe next episode we will wrap this up, or die trying. So thank you guys so much for watching. A reminder, go check out the Patreon if you want to provide support, patreon.com/Tonehack. And if you want to come hang out with the community, check us out on Discord. There are other links in the comments below. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.